Welcome to Narrative Theater. Today, with Narrative Theater's help, you will plan and write a fable. Before you begin, let's take a few moments to look at how Narrative Theater will assist you through the planning and writing process. First, you will select a moral for your fable. There are several to choose from, so read through all of them and pick the one that you'd like to portray in your fable. Once you've selected your moral, click the Next button. One thing to keep in mind is that once you move to the next page, you are not allowed to return to the previous page, so make sure you're happy with your selection before you click the Next button. Next, you will select a setting for your fable. Your fable will take place in a forest, meadow, barnyard, or jungle setting. Review the available settings and pick the one that you'd like to use for your fable. You might consider how the setting will help you portray your moral. Once you're happy with your setting, click the Next button to continue. An important part of your fable are the characters which inhabit it. Here you will select 2 to 4 characters to feature in your fable. When selecting your characters, think about how you'll use them to portray your moral and how they'll interact in the setting you've picked. You'll need at least 2 characters. However, if you need more, feel free to select up to 4. Once you're happy with your character selections, click the Next button. Keep in mind that your fable will need to include all the characters you end up selecting on this page, so be thoughtful about your selection. As part of your fable, you'll want the characters to interact with a set of objects in the environment, such as a baseball or a kite. You can decide to feature 1 to 5 objects in your fable. While making your selection, think about how they might be used by the characters. Once you've selected at least one object, you can click the Next button to continue. Once again, keep in mind that your fable will need to include all the objects you have selected. The final part of planning your fable is to outline its major parts. Use the text areas on the left to take notes about your fable. In the beginning box, take notes on how you're going to introduce the setting and the characters you chose. In the middle box, outline how you're going to introduce your problem. In the ending box, note how you're going to resolve the conflict or problem, and how this illustrates the moral you chose. You might have noticed that there's a timer at the bottom of the screen which indicates how much time you have left for planning. Please keep this in mind while planning out your fable, and complete your planning activities before it expires. Once you've finished taking notes, click the Begin Writing button to start writing your fable. While writing, make sure to use all of your planning to structure your fable. Use the outline on the left, the setting you selected, the characters you selected, the objects, and the morals you selected. Once you've completed writing your fable, click the Publish button. Now you're ready to begin working on your fable. Click the Next button to start, and have fun.